All my real folks, I pray that your prayers come true, you heard me? I pray to God not for me, but for you, my bro. Ask the Lord to hear my cries, but never let you know. Ask him to bless your path, even when it's dark. May your dreams come true and the pain depart. I ain't asked for fame, I ain't asked for gold. I just pray to God that he save your soul. If you wish you had wings, I'm the wind behind. A soldier in the streets, but a God in the mind. How you doing, brother?
I'm hanging in there, my brother.
Yes, sir. I'm in here, man, with the Simply Conversations, man, with my brother, my best friend, man. You feel me? Ceariaco, Dixon, man, Geronimo. You don't know, man.
Geronimo, you know who Geronimo Pet is, right?
Yes, sir. Me and this brother go back since the 8th grade, man. That's about 88, 89, man. It's 2025 right now, man.
Well, that's a good like 39, 40 years.
Yeah, man. I knew this boy, this man, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of manhood, man. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. So we just in there chilling. You know what I mean? We got his son over there getting his hair cut. You know, in Simply the Best clothing store, also barbershop, studios, and whatnot.
Support my boy, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Subscribe and like.
You know what I mean?
Subscribe and like.
Simply the Best studios at YouTube, man. You know what I mean? So, Siri,
Yes, sir.
why don't you tell me about yourself and tell me what you do?
Shit, what I do now, like I'm security at Cromwell. Been there for 11 years. But I be doing other things like working with Dre's or whatever. Dre's is the famous nightclub in Las Vegas, and you know I get to run into a lot of stars and all that, which is normal people, of course. Once you get to see them and all that, you know, ooh wow, it's a superstar. They just be regular though, but I get a whole lot of opportunities on meeting different people.
You told me how you met Fat Joe the other night, right?
Oh yeah, Fat Joe. So look, Fat Joe pulled up on the side. He had no bodyguards, nothing like that. Matter of fact, I forgot who usually be with him was with him too. I forgot his name though.
Jay the Kiss?
Nah,
you know they got a podcast too.
Puerto Rican
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. But yeah, one of his Puerto Rican partners. So anyway, he pulled up. We got out the van. I said, what's up? I said, what's up with Fat Joe? I said, what's up with Joe? He said, I'm Fat Joe, man. He's Fat Joe. I said, I know who you is, nigga. He said, nigga, where you from? I said, I'm from he said, you from, no matter of fact, he said, you from Cali, huh? I see that swag and I see how you talk your accent. I said, yeah, man, I'm from the Bay though. He's like, oh, yeah, area. Tell me when to go, tell me when to go. I was like, they like where you had me juiced though. He was like, yeah, I fuck with E40 all day long. You feel me? So I was like, that's cool. I ain't never met the cat, but I know he's from the Yada.
Yeah.
You feel me?
The one thing about us Bay Cats though, you feel me, Richmond, California, seed and breeded, also Frisco. I was born in Frisco, he from Frisco, and we both end up in rich cities though, you know what I mean? And we claim them both and rep them both, you know what I mean? My stint in Frisco wasn't that long, though. I was only birthed there, and then I was shipped off to
Richmond. I got a whole lot of family out here in Fillmore, Frisco, man. Y'all probably know them. They know them. They call it the Giltons, you know what I mean? From the C block, you know what I mean? That's in Central, Uptown Fillmore. I mean, when I was coming, they didn't have Uptown and Downtown Fillmore. They divided on the line up Fillmore, and then like my family, they from Uptown, but I was born downtown Fillmore. If that make a little sense to y'all.
Yeah. I mean, just like South Richmond and North Richmond. You know what I mean? Same city, but just a different area. And you know, ironically, through my music career, I met a lot of Fillmore cats who all knew you, and they all knew your family, like my boy Demo and
Demo and
yeah, and then we had Quinn and
Them all my family. JT the biggest, them all family. Matter of fact, JT played football with me for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
San Francisco. He was the quarterback. And he's always cracking jokes and he wasn't doing music as far as I knew.
Right.
But he was always cracking jokes and he was standing out, you know what I mean? He was one of them cats.
One of them funny dudes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about them Frisco niggas that I do know, they be joking and funny, but they good with them hands though.
Yeah.
For sure. Like they really fight. Like you know, I hear more fights and about fights from Frisco niggas than murders though. Like the gun is the last result.
Right. Well,
they shoot though. They shoot first. I mean that's what SF. That's what SF mean, right?
But like
shoot first.
when I was coming up, it was if you was fighting, that's how you got your props. Coming up fighting, that's how you got your respect. That's how people respect you when they see you fighting. They'll leave you alone, or maybe not. They might even try you. You know what I mean? Like for me, fighting, you had to fight because me growing up in the projects in Fillmore, I had to walk outside every day and prove that I was black.
Right.
They be like, you not black, you know, my mama's black, my sister's black. And then I'll fight.
Right.
And you win some, you lose some, but I was winning some mostly.
Bro, you was damn good at that. And you had to even go through that when we got to high school and even junior high.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers always wanted to test you and shit, and you proved yourself every time. And the one thing I do know about a fighter is the more fights you win, the more fights you gonna win.
Yeah, it was. I was in Richmond, me not knowing the politics and how that shit went down. I could have. It was a few niggas that I was told that wanted to do me just because I was a fighter.
Right.
But I got saved by the main motherfuckers. Like when I got into it with who was that? They got all their family out there.
The Bernstein.
Bernstein. I got into it with the uncle my senior year. Cause he was one of them hall guards or whatever.
Yeah.
One of them special security.
That was bump.
He got in my face and all that, and I stole on him. And little did I know who I stole on was the Bernsteins, where I already know how they operate. Everybody knows. Everybody in Richmond know how the Bernsteins get down.
Right.
So,
and you didn't know.
I didn't know. I was spooked, but I got saved by Maurice Bernstein.
Maurice Mello was always hella cool.
It's crazy that from Fillmore to Richmond, everybody I've been surrounded by has been connected to somebody.
Right.
All rappers, Bro One, what's his name? The boy, who's rapping with you sometimes.
I can't recall it, but you know what I can say though.
It's a whole lot of rappers that has known through each other.
Right. Well, what I can say though, humbly hearing that experience, and we'll get back to it once you remember it, but
you got the shirt.
Lil Rick. Yeah, we got the Yee shoe up there, you know what I mean, and all the shit. So shout out to the Yee. I'm from the Yee, and that's where he came up with me too, though.
If you in Richmond, you knew him if you went to school with him. But them was good times back then, whether it was fighting or shooting or whatever, it was some good times.
And we was kids, and that's just what kids did. But you was always protected by the grace of God, though, because me knowing you and being there with you, I used to even say like, damn, this nigga getting himself into
it's a matter,
shit like, damn,
it's a matter of time.
He don't know these niggas, or like, what are you doing? And I was even intimidated.
And it was the non-fear factor that I had in my head. Like, I don't fear about none of that. I'm just gonna get down or whatever. That's because my big brothers of mine, he was in and out of prison, and his whole thing was these or whatever, and little tactics and sneaky fighting shit or whatever. But you know,
yeah. Well, that's what also made them same niggas who was tough in the streets respect you though, because you had an element that was different than Richmond niggas. Richmond niggas was quick to pull the guns and all that, and really that ain't no respect. I would rather fight a man, even though I'm not a fighter per se, but I would much rather fight a man and let him live to see another day.
A nigga look at you and don't want to fight you anyway.
Well, you know they say big niggas usually win the battle.
Have some problems.
But you know, even like you just said, it was niggas who wanted to kill me too, cause my size back then, right, and I had became a bully in the strangest way, and I was bullying little youngsters and whatnot. And
but I remember that incident when we was at East Shore Park. We was at East Shore Park. We was playing basketball, and they tried to get on you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna speak names, man.
Right.
They tried to get on you.
They got on me pretty good.
That was the second time, but then I had to fight way or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember it was at that time it was Manor niggas there and East Shore niggas there. I didn't know the politics back then either. I was only in the 7th grade.
Right. Them politics had just started, because usually the Manor and the Crescents was brothers. You feel me? We all went to Steve's together. Yeah. We they did go to El Cerrito, but the Manor niggas had to go to El Cerrito too. But for some strange reason, and I really know the story, but I ain't gonna go into the story. But Manor niggas and Crescent niggas start funking over a female though, and usually when bitches get horny, niggas die. Usually, you know what I mean? Because niggas always arguing over money or bitches. You feel me? And that's what that was, and that went on for a long time. I got jumped, and it actually wasn't that bad. I felt a bunch of soft Nike Cortez.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was hitting my head.
Took that though. We got it though.
And I got the fuck out of there.
Really stomp you
hey,
out.
but I turned real square after that, and I didn't want to go to no malls, nigga. I wasn't going to no games or nothing.
But and me, I was the opposite. I always wanted to go do all that shit. I was always ready to go to war for no damn reason.
But see, I knew that them niggas was eventually gonna shoot, because when we was young, we all had. I remember my little crew when we was in the 7th, 8th grade, 6th, 7th grade. We all had bought a deuce, right? A double barrel deuce. They had 2 shots, but it had 2 triggers too. So it was the strangest shit. And we used to argue, and it reminded me of Juice. You remember when the nigga in Juice, Tupac, in fact, when he got the gun, right? And that nigga, he got drunk with the gun. You know what I mean?
He got sprung on killing when he got his first kill.
Right.
He wanted to do it all the time.
Exactly.
They killed they robbed the
Rodamez, or not Rodamez, but the man at the liquor store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once they got
your pee-pee.
Right. Hey, and once a nigga got the taste of it, and it was a movie though. But movies be kind of based loosely on the truth sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's how it was in the hood though. I never forget, bro, us in them temples, because like I said, we was from the manor. But the OGs, they didn't want us young niggas incorporating our hustle. So they all forced us to get up out of there. So, and the Crescent Park youngsters had the same agenda. They had OGs, so the youngsters, they had to come to the temple. We came to the temple, which is a meeting spot in between those 2 neighborhoods. And so that's where we sold our dope.
That was my first introduction, pretty much in Richmond though. Because I remember at that same time the movie Colors was coming out.
Oh man.
And then we was 4 and 5 Bloods because of Uncle Punch.
Oh, yeah, Big Punch. Rest in peace, Big Punch, my pops, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
one of the realest that ever did it, man.
So we was calling ourselves trying to be Bloods, but we was running with, I forgot their names, but they was in the temples.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all their names. They was like three of them.
Man, Jimmy, Jamar, Byron, Lil Tuffy was with us, Tatiano. We had Tor back then, Jamar Hill, rest his soul, Jamie Camel, rest his soul.
We was all trying to be Bloods.
We was all trying to be Bloods.
It was time for me to get jumped in. When nobody fight me.
Right, because everybody was scared of you.
And they ain't even never seen me fight though, but then nobody would fight.
But you had the heart, nigga. You was ready, nigga. I remember that day, right on that grass right there, right on 45th. Nigga, you was like, okay, it's time to jump me in. Nigga, you took your shirt off, nigga. You took your shirt off, nigga, and everybody, Lil Dame West, rest his soul. You feel me? That's ironic that most of these niggas is dead, but rest to the dead though, and you know we all gonna go someday.
You just never know who you friends with, who you know or whatever. Then one day they here, the next day they gone.
Right, but that's
they
why
all had good souls in some kind of way though, man. I don't know, whatever they did, that's God's judgment.
Right.
But from what I seen and when I spoke to them and had encounters with them, they all had cool souls.
Yeah, well,
it was kind of genuine to me.
Yeah, of course, because they was intimidated by you though, and that's what also got you your respect throughout your career in Richmond. You know what I mean?
And that's what probably saved my life too, because the people that knew me, that was real thugs and all the real gangsters.
They wasn't gonna bother you, bro.
They were. I didn't know that shit. They was making sure other motherfuckers wasn't trying to kill me or whatever.
Well, yeah.
Whoever thought about killing me, they was like, nah, that's Ceariaco, leave him alone.
Right.
All he do is fight.
Right. Now, if you want to fight him, then knuckle up. But then nobody want to do that though. And that's the coldest part. But
the coldest part besides that is, the crazy part is I used to love to fight for some reason. Like it was an addiction. It was an addiction for me to fight. So if I didn't have a fight in a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'd go up and down the street with my fist balled up. And I remember Brian was just saying, look at Ceariaco walking up the street with his fist balled up looking for somebody to fight.
Right.
And then, you know, it wasn't about no bully thing. It was just I got a rush out of that shit.
So, and me knowing you swell enough, you still kind of need a little sparring match every blue moon, don't you?
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't know how to really speak and argue with motherfuckers. So all I know how to do is fuck it. I'm just gonna fight. Let's just get this shit out the way.
Right.
Because our dispute, I can't talk, man. I'm not finna win the argument with you. So we gonna fight it out. Or I'm gonna just walk away. But here go a situation. At being 50 years old, I know I don't look it, but I'm 50 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at work. After work, I drive down a ramp, and it's an exit going out to Flamingo Boulevard, going towards Las Vegas Boulevard. That little turn. If you've been out there to drags and all that, then you know what I'm talking about. It's the only exit out. And I'm in the car or whatever. This dude walk up crazy, remind me of me a little bit, but I couldn't really tell at that time. Big old Samoan dude, Mexican dude, whatever he was. I don't know what he was.
Right.
But he was big though, and you know, me, my testosterone and his and all that kind of hit it because he banged on my car. And I got out the car while he's walking by. I said, well, what's all that? And one thing led to another, and he came back. When he came back, I said, oh shit, I gotta fight this motherfucker. So we fought, but he didn't hit me not one time. I hit him, and I hit him hard as I could, 2 times. And he did not drop. When I realized I was finna be in a fight, I said, oh shit. Yeah, I said a fight. I said, oh, this is gonna be a long night. I said, it's gonna be a long I said, cause every time he swung, he missed. I'm ducking and shit. Right. But I was tired.
Right.
At 50 years, I said, damn. Now I don't know what they're talking about. Like, you get tired if you don't be working out. And I ride the bike every day. Yeah. But I just be on that motherfucking cruise. I don't really ride.
That's different than training. Like fight
training. Yeah, and like when I hit him, though, he was like, come on, motherfucker. I like, that motherfucker crazy like how I was or whatever. Right. I literally seen myself in him, but times 2. And I was lucky because it was 2 dudes coming across the street. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm finna get jumped. I said, I'm gonna have to grab one of these motherfuckers and wrestle them or something because I'm tired. I was out of breath. Usually my other security officers that get on work, they be behind me in the car waiting to go out onto the exit ramp. But for some reason, nobody showed up, and then I was like, I ain't got no help. I was by myself. I'm about to get jumped. And then the two dudes came across the street. I thought they was going to jump me, but they came between and said, no, it's not worth it. I was hella happy, but I couldn't say thank you because I was out of breath and shit.
Right.
I hurried up and got in that car, and I was like, oh my God, I saved myself. I was like, they saved me because I thought it was going to be a long day.
Hey, so let me interject and say this to my Las Vegas residents, 50 and older, CCW. So what that means is concealed carry weapon, because I ain't fighting there, youngster. I'm gonna shoot you in your knee. I'm not going down for no attempted murder or nothing like that. I'm gonna shoot you in your knee, and the worst I'm gonna get is attempted bodily harm. I'm not fighting you YNs, you young bitches. I'm shooting you in your knee. And then I'm gonna politely turn in the pistol.
Well, I'm gonna fight you. I got 3 minutes. If I don't,
I'm gonna shoot him in the knee first, and then I'm gonna fight.
I'm gonna try to walk away.
I'm gonna shoot him in the knee, and then I'm gonna fight.
Hope somebody break us up.
Hey,
so tired for that shit, man.
So check this out. Okay, we understand that you a motherfucking soldier, and I know it. I can testify to that. No ifs, ands, or buts. But as we got older, we ventured away from that. We went from hustlers to businessmen.
And to fathers and family.
Exactly,
man.
from boys to men, man. And that's so respectful. So let me ask you this though. So even though you a soldier, what's your biggest fear in life?
Not being able to take care of my kids.
Okay.
Or myself. That's my biggest fear in life.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, because it ain't about fighting nobody no more. It's about how you gonna pay all your bills and maintain and go further than where you're at. Yes, sometimes I be feeling like I'm at a standstill doing the same shit. So something gotta change, you know what I mean? Like you gotta make something happen, man. If you gotta ask somebody how to do something, ask them. I mean, all you can do is get an answer, and all you can do is act on it or don't act on it and be stuck. Like my partner, Benny Owens, the best thing going, he used to say, If you stay doing what you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting what you've been getting.
If you always do what you always done, you always get what you always got.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and I say it again. But matter of fact, as soon as Tootie Man over, we gonna get him over here and say what's happening.
Come show your haircut, man.
yeah. But so in the midst of that, see how now.
Oh yeah, you clean. This is my son right here.
Yeah, big Tootie Man.
Say what's up.
Go Niners.
Say Niners.
Go Niners. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we train them early, man.
Can we go just a little bit lower on top? Just a little bit? That's cool?
That's what I told you.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
Said it pops on and lower.
Yeah, so it won't be hot.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You don't cut your You ain't finished yet.
Yeah, man, like I say, man, it's the clothing store, the barbershop, the radio station playing in the background, Simply So Radio, simply the best clothing, you feel me? So, Siri, let me ask you, man, you know, we live in a cold-hearted world and everything like that, but if you could wake up in any place in the world, where would you wake up tomorrow? With your kids, or you know, or alone, or
talking about a city, a state, a
city,
place?
state, anywhere in the world. Where, if you could just wake up tomorrow, like me, I might say Jamaica. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I might be getting one of the massages like the bitches.
100, bro. Like one of the places I've been wanting to go forever. That's on the bucket list. Probably never get you, but I can't. If it's possible, God willing, I will. Brazil. I definitely want to go to Brazil, bro.
Huh. Okay.
Either Brazil or like one of them islands like Trinidad, Jamaica, Puerto Rico. One of them. I want to go see something different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because our sisters out here, they beautiful, but you know, they little watered down. I'm keeping 100. All that extra shit, they makeup and boobs and all that extra shit, just trying to please a man type shit. Like, just be your natural self. And Brazil got some of the natural beautiful women.
So you telling me that you single right now, or are you involved in a relationship?
I ain't trying to be in a relationship, bro.
Okay.
I'm still single. But when I get like 55, 60, I'm gonna probably start looking for that little one that settle down with. But yeah, man, I'm a player.
Okay, man. You know, man, you know,
I'm bullshit, but I'm just doing my own thing.
It is what it is, man.
I ain't ready to take on that responsibility.
Hey, so just for the record, though, since you is single, why don't you go and get ladies your email or your socials or something, because they might be looking at you right
shit,
now, man.
Everybody's Benny Owens, man. Get the number from him, man.
Everybody put it on me, man. Like I say, man. It's a choosing fee if you go through me. So if you want him and you holler at me, shit, I'm going to charge you, man. It's going to cost about $50, $60 to get my big brother number, man. You feel me? And he the big brother, man. I'm the little brother. You got what?
I got trap dick, man.
Oh, okay. What that mean?
They be trapped. Once they get all of this, but it's all bad.
Okay.
They trap. You know, you got the trap. I got the trap dick.
Well, hey, man, you know I got trapped by pussy. So, hey, if that's what he say, because I love my wifey. Wifey love you.
I mean, if you got a wife, I mean, I wish I had one back in the day, but you know, you got to know the responsibility of being a husband. She got to know what it is to be a wife.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know that, you just doing it for the dress up. We got married for the dress up and all the shit. If it don't make your relationship better by y'all getting married, you might as well just be single again. That's how I feel.
That's a great conversation piece, because what I learned in mine, because me and my wife was together for a long time before we was husband and wife, and then when we got married, it did change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then we had separated for a couple of years, 2 or 3, damn near 3.
Yeah.
And what I realized though was my own evolution and my own growth to understand that other than you and my brother Snail, you feel me, and my folks, my dogs is different than respectfully my bitch. You feel me? And she became my best friend as a female. You know what I mean? And like my sister. You know what I mean? Like, we can have these conversations, these uncool conversations, and she never really judged me about things. And yeah, do be bitching and moaning and arguing and things of that nature, because that's just a woman's nature, period. Though. And until we can learn to accept a woman for being a woman then it do be a little bit harder, you know, to you can get them. You feel me? We live in action, man. You feel me? We smoking, purging,
But see that whole thing, like for me, it's like the way how women, like, so look, my thing is this. I watched my great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mama, how they treated their man.
Right.
How back from the 1915, 20s or whatever to the 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on, so on.
Yes, sir.
But that shit on how women used to know how to cook, these little girls don't know how to cook so much no more.
Mm-hmm.
But you learn that from your grandmama though. You watch your grandmama cook. You know what I mean? If she'll say, girl, come get your ass in this kitchen and learn how to cook a meal. So yeah, you want us to take care, you want money from us and this and that, and to buy you all this, but you don't want to do what a woman needs to do. She needs to be submissive.
Right.
You don't have to just be sexual.
Right.
You don't have to be bowing down. I'm your slave. That's not what I'm talking about.
Right.
Being submissive is being understanding.
Right.
Without that mouth.
Yes, sir.
Because most women got something to prove. They always want to do this with their mouth, and then most men, they ain't strong enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna walk away from this woman. They gonna end up putting their hands on her because a female will find out and push that fucking button till you go crazy.
Right.
And then guess what I found out? You know what they do all this shit for? Attention.
Right.
If that's what it is to get attention, just have a conversation. Say, look, baby, what do you need from me? What do you want from me?
Well, that's
You know
all.
what I mean?
That's all it boils down
Yeah.
to. And a woman will be submissive to a man worthy of submission.
Yeah.
So that means we all got to work on ourselves, women included.
Yeah.
I'm not putting them off the hook and putting us on the hook.
Yeah.
But you know, you have to be the thing that the woman wants to. So a man has to have his shit together, and that's just us taking accountability.
See accountability, and what you say, having your shit together. That's why I don't have my shit together.
Mm-hmm.
I got enough to take care of myself and my kids, but I don't have my shit together to where I'm gonna take care of another woman.
Right.
So we can have fun and go out and hang out or and let it lead to something. But don't expect me to be overdoing some shit that I'm not going out my means, bro. Can't give you that extra.
Bitch, we eating. We ain't eating.
I had a little
at the
friend.
greatest restaurant,
I had a
but
friend.
we eating.
I've been having a friend, little thing. We did our thing, you know what I'm saying? And you know, but the whole argument was, what are we moving on from? Where are we going to? What's next? Like, what you mean? What's next? It's only been a year. Like, are we together? Are we gonna be together?
Mm-hmm.
I good.
Oh, you good? You good?
Okay. Look at Pootie.
Hello.
Hello. Let's check.
Hello.
Come on, Pootie. Show them the camera.
Come on here.
That's low enough?
Yeah, I was thinking a little bit lower, but
You know what she said last time.
fuck with you. I'm on my bad. Yeah, forget what she's saying, bro. We gonna.
And I could teach you how to wave him up, man. A washing style, man.
Say what's up.
What's up?
No, the camera. Say what's up.
The camera right there.
Tell me your name.
My name is
Ezra.
How old are you?
5.
You gonna go to school tomorrow?
Yeah.
First time going to school?
Yeah.
Kenny Gordon?
Yeah.
Yep. He gonna have problems too.
Them eyes is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
but we gon-
boy, that little
Me
that's
and
a
his
pretty ass
uncle,
eye.
me and his uncles Puncho and Snell, we gonna teach him the game, man. We gonna give him that back game so he'll be cool though.
Yeah, he gonna
Yeah.
be cool. He gonna be cool.
Say bye everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Hey man,
Yeah, we gonna.
that boy is a champion, man. He's raised.
Oh, you
a
can leave it
champion,
like that.
man.
That's cool. You just brush him up, throw some grease in the sun. What do we get? Some wag jacks for him? I don't know.
In order to get the his
Cause you gotta
waves,
mix up my hair.
you
and
gotta
my
wash
hair.
it. You gotta wash it and brush it while it's washed, man.
Huh?
So you gotta get a good lather, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you put the shampoo
Let me
in
see
it.
your shit. Show us what you're talking about, man.
Man, now I'm an old man,
Yeah,
man.
that's all right. Just show
And
it.
his hair longer than Pootie's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
My hair.
Oh, I see the waves coming in.
Oh yeah, they coming in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, you gotta shampoo it and then
Yeah.
brush it and then put the do-rag on it.
Yeah.
Water shampoo in it.
Yeah.
And then put him back in the shower. Let the cause he
We're
gonna
gonna
wait.
do all that.
You.
Mama, nigga, I ain't gonna do all that, man.
Hey man.
We'll just put some wag dacks on it with some wag dacks and brush it forward.
You backwards. I mean, you
Forward.
gotta hit the angle. But anyway, so check this out. We gonna end this simply conversation real quick.
Yeah.
But I got one last question, buddy.
Okay.
And so, what is your first memory of me and you?
My first memory of me and Punch was we was at the bus stop. This is what I say. You gonna say different though. This is when we first met at the damn bus stop. He was wearing a 49ers outfit and I was wearing a 49ers. And I said, nigga, you don't know nothing about the Niners, because I was thinking, because I came from Frisco, there ain't no 49er fans. I just saw Raider fans. He's like, man, I'm a Niner fan, blah blah blah. And I said, you don't know nothing about these Niners. That's my first memory.
Oh, okay.
That's my first encounter with you.
Yeah,
you know
that you remember.
Because there's a whole bunch of fucking memories. What you remember, nigga? Because there's a whole bunch of... Under the red light was all...
Oh, no, I wasn't the first. We was already brothers by then.
Right.
By the time we got to the red light, we was already brothers.
I know what you about to say.
No, it's two of them.
You about to say I was trying to holler at your bitch?
Right. So I had the Mexican girl.
Say that shit.
I had the Mexican girl, Christina Martinez.
Yeah.
How you doing if you're still around?
What's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, my number is...
Yeah, she can have it now, nigga.
I don't even remember what you look like.
Yeah, she can have it now, man. Yeah, so we was at Portland, and I was coming down, and you had the 6th period art class, and I had the 7th period, and me and her was walking up the stairs. You was coming down the stairs, and you politely grabbed her hand and like doubled back on her, and I'm like, but once again, you was a fighter. Then
you didn't know that though.
For whatever reason, I knew it. For whatever reason, I
only had like 2 fights at Portland though.
Well, shit, that was enough. Who had that many fights?
Nobody knew that.
But that was cool, and that was at the end of the 7th grade, and then when we got to the 8th grade, we had Mr. Nichols looking like Bueller.
Yeah,
right. He was like Ferris Bueller, and he said that day. And he was an asshole, bro. He was so hard. He was our math teacher. He was so hard on us all the time. And that one day, he just got loose and said, okay, after a hard test, who do you guys got? The Cowboys or the Niners, right?
And half was saying
No, only everybody said the Cowboys. And only me and you said the Niners, nigga.
Come on,
you feel me?
Yeah.
And from that moment, that just created it. And then we hung out, and then I got your bike stolen. I'm so sorry.
I kind of, you know what? I told him, look, because I had just got a new bike for Christmas.
It wasn't.
And I didn't really like that bike, but I wanted to try it because it was new.
It was a 10 speed. That motherfucker wasn't new.
No, that was the bike it was a BMX. And the bike that I let you ride, that was my favorite. That was a dirt bike. No, that was a dirt bike.
No, that was a 10 speed.
That was a dirt bike, but
hey, a lot of shit is lost in 35 years, man.
Yeah, man.
He said it's a BMX. I ain't never rode. I did leave it at the store. They did steal it.
Somebody just took off with it. Like,
man, I wasn't fighting for that bike.
It wasn't yours.
Right, exactly. So I humbly apologize. 35 years
Hey,
later.
but I forgave him like 2 days later. We was up under the red light doing what we doing.
Hey, we started
smoking
smoking weed together.
And weed was different back then. That was make you feel good, laugh, and goofy and shit. That way y'all smoke now, nigga. You be paranoid, nigga.
You was paranoid back then, nigga. But them 40 ounces, but you smoked it back then. You don't smoke now, but them 40 ounces was wonderful. But you had started perking. We was perking in junior high a little bit. But you played football in the 9th and I didn't. And so you got connected with the 2-3 crew and the older niggas. So
Cam and
all them niggas, they was perking.
Harper.
The OGs, and then the next season, and then I kind of turned into the ghetto, rest in peace, Doc, and then I kind of turned to the ghetto, to the manor shit, and we started drinking Seagram's gin and all kind of shit, but then once we all came together in that red light room, that's where we started rapping at, you know what I mean?
He used to really be doing that shit. I just be pretending like I knew what I was doing, but I could never rap.
Rapping.
No, he was doing this shit, I wasn't really doing it, I was trying.
It's Christmas. Time to rap you. I'm Bruce Lee and my lyrics is
and he wrote that.
Kicking. We was like Chuck Norris.
Trying to go do some real shit, man, in the studio, man.
You remember we went to the first studio too?
Fucking with it because of me.
No, that was cool.
That was cool. To do To the Hard Way or some shit. And who was that? To the Hard Way?
Man, we was kids.
We called ourselves To the Hard Way, huh?
So just know, nigga, this rap shit.
Three the Hard Way with Dirk.
Dirk didn't come to the studio with us. That was
we
just
called
me and
ourselves. We would call ourselves.
We was the Three Amigos. Me, you, and Dirk.
I thought we would call ourselves Three the Hard
Way. Three
Musketeers.
Musketeers.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, it wasn't Three the Hard Way though. But we was dancing, doing that Bobby Brown skit back then, though.
And y'all actually did that. I got cut out the damn thing because I ain't have no rhythm or none of that shit. Don't touch that.
Yeah.
I ain't had no rhythm or none of that shit, bro. So,
Well, it was cool.
it was good, but I got rhythm now. I bet y'all been on that dance floor now with my old ass.
And he gonna get low and do way better than me and Dirk. Dirk Legacy, what's up with you, bro?
What's good,
long
brother?
time no see. Ain't
Good to
seen
see
you in
you, my
hell
brother.
years, bro.
What's happening?
You know, I know you gonna
Yeah,
check
yeah.
it out. But seriously,
Sir.
much love to you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Love you with my whole heart, nigga.
Sir, you know, you brothers, bro. You don't do that.
And we'll have other things to talk about on the next one. We just tried to keep it light and keep it a real conversation
Don't forget
on
to
this one.
subscribe
Yeah, like, share,
like.
subscribe.
and share.
It's just simply conversation.
feel me?
Say peace out to my nephew Pootie, man.
Bye.
You know what I mean? He just got that good cut. Say it to the camera, Pootie. Bye. You feel me? Just bye. That's it. Yeah, simply
He said bye.
conversation. Ceariaco, Lil Pootie, you understand me? Snell in the back, and we getting it back just like that.
Let's go.